Okay guys, I'm back with you. I'm set up on a little spot. I'd show you my electronics, but and I may show you when I leave from here, kind of what some of the activity we're seeing underneath the boat. But what I wanted to show you right now is my setup, and I'll try to pull it around here. Actually, I've got two. Uh, I'm set up for one Buster Brown here on the top of the line. And then also with what I'm holding down further, here is this pink and purple. Zach, when I called Flea Fly, they've got a number actually that got an online store. So you see, I'm holding right here at the end of the line, which is probably, I don't know, 10 inches apart. Uh, this one here is a 1/48 ounce with the Buster Brown, and then with the pink and purple, you're talking about a 16th ounce head. And we're just going to drop it down and see what happens. One of the key features that I was actually telling Jeff, he's just come up with a weedless brand of jig head, but you know, these crappie, uh, I found a bait that you can retro on any jig head, and it's called a hook keeper. You can get them at Bass Pro Shops, and if I can get in here close enough, I'll show it to you. That little piece of soft plastic right there, you just put it on the eye of the bait, and then of course I use my little crappie niblet, and then if you'll take and put, after you put your niblet on, if you'll take and just thread that uh, hook right up on this little piece of plastic that's sitting on the eye of my bait, you know, just bury that hook up into that piece of soft plastic there on the end. If I had two hands, I'd show it to you, but you know, obviously you can see, just push that up on the hook, and then it makes any uh, jig weedless. So get them at Bass Pro Shops. They get them in 3 sizes in case your hook shanks, you know, for instance, this one's a 1/48 ounce, and then I've got a bigger one down here on a longer shank hook. That's a medium hook guard. And then down here on this longer shank hook, if I can get it in my hand here, I'll show it to you. That's a much longer shank hook with a 16th ounce lead head. And then you can see where it comes up there. And of course right now I've got it swinging loose. But if I had two hands, I'd just thread that piece of soft plastic right up on that hook barb, and then it makes any jig weedless. So you can retrofit that to any jig. Anyhow, maybe Jeff will see that. I know he's coming out with some weedless, you know, or the typical brush guards on front of the jig heads. But with this, it's a soft plastic. It bounces over top of stuff, but if a fish bites it, obviously you see if he bites it, you know, top and bottom, it collapses that and does really good job. So we're going to put her down here and see what happens.